This is Karthika. Today we are going to see about cloud computing. This is mainly taken by the Wipro technologies by the TalentNext team. So the first one we are going to see what is cloud computing. When the cloud computing is came into picture, initially we are doing the operations on our local system only. While doing the local system, we will operate on the file and we will store the file in the local machine. But the data are getting more and more. We are we felt very difficult to store the data. By that time only cloud computing is came into picture. So the cloud computing is mainly refers to the delivery of the computing services. The cloud computing refers to the delivery of computing services over the internet. Cloud computing is mainly placed its roots over the internet. For example, take the Google Docs, Google Sheet as an example. Okay, you can make your own operations in the Google Docs and Google Sheets, and you can able to store the data in the internet itself. If you are doing your data, for example, I am saying if you are doing your data in the college and you can able to view the data in your home. Okay, you are doing the data in a local machine of different machine in college, and you are viewing the data in the local machine of different machine in the home. So this is a main advantage of the cloud. So cloud, we are delivering the data of the computing services over the internet. In the internet, it is using all the process. For example, storing, processing, all the works are done in the internet itself. Okay, and it allows the user to access the resources and services on demand without any need of any physical infrastructure. As I said, there is no need of physical infrastructure. Why? Because we are doing the operations in the internet, so we can able to do the operations in the in one location, and we can able to view the data in another location. This is the main advantage of the cloud computing. Next one is, in the cloud computing, we are having different type of storage, different process of clouds. One is private cloud, another one is community cloud, another one is public cloud, another one is hybrid cloud. What is private cloud? Private cloud, in the sense, as the name itself, it is telling us private. Private in the sense, it's a very secure data. As when we are storing the DBMS, we will say a unique key is a private key. Like that we will say no. So that private is nothing but the thing, the data are very private. It is only to the owner. It can able to access only to the owner. That is the private. And next one is public. Public in the sense, it can be able to access by anyone in the internet. Okay, for example, any web pages store documents, we are downloading the documents and we are viewing the documents, right? Like that, it can be viewed anyone in the document. Hybrid, next one is hybrid. Hybrid is nothing but hybrid in the sense, the combinations of both. If we are using both the private and both the public, we can use the combinations of both. That will be called as a hybrid cloud. So, and next one is community. Community in the sense, certain community clouds around get segregated, and it all get combined. Okay. Certain community in the sense, for example, we are using the student community. The student community data are collected, and those all data are get combined, and that will be stored in the community cloud. These are the deployment models of the clouds. There are 4 deployment models in the cloud. One is private, and it is a unique one, and next one is public. It can be accessible to everyone. And the hybrid, the combinations of both the public and private, in the sense we will be calling this as an hybrid. And next one is community, in the sense we are combining the data of particular community, and we are accessing particular community's data. That will be called as a community cloud. These are the deployment models, and we are going to see the first deployment model. First deployment model is public cloud. Public cloud. If it is a public cloud, it can be accessible to anyone. Yes, it can be accessible to anyone in the internet. For example, the services are provided over the public network and available to anyone who wants to use it. For example, you can take the websites. The data inside the websites will be stored in anyone, right? Anyway, right? So if you want to access from India or if you want to access from US, you can able to search in the Google and you can able to access the data. You can able to view the data in the internet. If it is any login pages or any other input giving pages, in the sense you can be able to give your own input into the pages. So public cloud is mainly and accessible to everyone in the internet. If you are viewing the web page, you can able to access it. And it is a cost effective option for business and individuals looking for scalability and flexibility. Yes, it's exactly once it is created, it can be accessible by everyone in it. So it is very cost effective. The creation of the web page is only once, but it can be accessed by anyone in the internet. So the cost get reduced. If the cost get reduced, then we will automatically say it is effective now, right? So if it is for example, I'm saying I'm creating a web page and I'm posting, it is a one-time investment for me, right? But it can be viewable by many people. If it is a public cloud, it can be viewable by many people in the country or in the world, right? I can the people can view from India, the people can view from US, the people anywhere in the world, the people can view. So the income I can get, and for posting, the cost effectiveness is high. And next one is public cloud providers are AWS, Azure, GCP offer the wide range of services access to the general public. Mainly the public cloud providers are AWS, Azure and GCP. So the public cloud is it is accessible to everyone. And next one is private cloud. Private cloud it is dedicated to a single organization. As I already said, if it is a private, it is accessible only to the owner. The data is available. For example, again I am saying the page. The data is available in the page cannot be viewed by the others. Only the accessible given to the owner. The owner only can able to see the data in the web page or data in the cloud. And private cloud environment are designated to meet the specific security, compliance or performance requirements. Okay, it is designed to meet the specific scenarios. Okay, whatever the things needed in the whatever the things needed by the organization, private organization, they can only use the data. They can only use it to operate the data in. Okay, they offer enhanced control, customization, and privacy, but require significant upfront investment. When compared to the public cloud, private cloud requires upfront investment. The investment is more. And next one we are going to see is hybrid cloud. It combines both the private and public clouds. If it is a private cloud, it can use only by the organization. If it is a public cloud, it can use by everyone in the world, but for certain organization, that some data may be a private and some data may be a public. So they want to use both the private and public. So they will combine both the private and public clouds, and they make it as a hybrid clouds. For example, any secret data they will make it with the private cloud that is unique to the organization, and whatever the data they are for their organization, they can able to view to the public, they can able to show to the public, they can provide in the public clouds. In the public clouds, it is as I already see, that is a cost investment is very low when compared to one private clouds. And next one is organization can leverage the benefit of both public and private clouds, including the optimal resource allocation. When having both the things private and public cloud, the resource allocation must be optimized. Okay, and next one is the hybrid cloud deployment enable workload portability and seamless integration between different environments. When we use both the clouds, there may be a different environments, so that must be optimized. That must be optimized. Okay. Next one is Community cloud. Community cloud is a deployment model where infrastructure and services are shared among the specific community or group or organization. So, whatever the data is related to the specific community. For example, I am studying the students community. That data must be segregated and those data must be combined. Okay, that data must be combined and stored as a community cloud. So, here it catches the needs of a particular community such as government agencies, educational institutions or research organizations. As I already said, for example, I told you student community, right? Like that, they are telling the government agencies, educational institutions, research organizations. Okay. Next, the community cloud provides a cost-effective solution while addressing the specific requirement and the compliance standards of the community. While we are using the community cloud, there must be a cost-effective. While we are grouping the data, we must view the cost-effective things. Okay, and next one is in this we are going to combine both the big data and the cloud computing. Actually, in Wipro, what they told us, they asked us to combine both the big data and the cloud and do the project. So we came into the knowledge of the big data also. Actually, big data in the sense it is mainly a problem. Why? Because more number of data came into picture, we get a problem. We got a problem in storing. When we are storing more data, we got problem for storing the data. That's why the Hadoop and all came into picture. The main solution to the big data is in Hadoop. So in big data, there are number of characteristics of data. One is velocity and variety, velocity and values, variability, velocity, value, bridge width. Okay. First one is there is a number of volume of data is more. When more volume of data, we will get struggle to store the data. Then next thing is variety of data. Variety of data in the sense that is also very tough to store the data. Okay, and if it is and velocity is the speed of data when it is coming in within the fraction of second. That is also made very tough to store the data. So this is the main problem we faced here, and for that for solution we came into Hadoop, MapReduce, or DBMS and NoSQL. Okay, Hadoop and MapReduce. Hadoop is mainly we use for storing the data. MapReduce mainly used for processing the data. So these both are used in processing for handling the velocity, variety, and volume of the data. And then we are putting that into the private, public, and hybrid clouds. So these clouds used for accessing those data. And here we are providing what are the resources for storage, community, databases, monitoring tools. It refers to the internet services. Internet services are SASs, PASs, and LASs we use for references. Data to is to be structured. I told you know variety of data. Variety of data in the sense it will structure, it will be in the table format, it will be semi-structured, it will be in the log format. Whenever we are getting the Gmail, the log will be created. So it is a log format, and another one is unstructured data. For example, if you are giving your input as a paragraph, then it is an unstructured data. And so these formats are stored in the cloud computing. How they will be used? They will be used in the both networks, public and private networks. Public and private clouds. In both the clouds, they are get stored. And the formats are, as I already said, both all the varieties of data will be used and used for storing the information on the remote servers. But in the big data, we will use, according to the volume of data, we will use a Hadoop. Hadoop in the sense it will be installed at on the top of our hard disk. If hard disk is available on the top of our hard disk, we will be installing the Hadoop. Okay. If it is installing the Hadoop, there must be a reduction of reduce no storage. Okay. By combining the Hadoop and the cloud computing, we done a project and we got participation certificate for project in the Wipro TalentNext. Thank you.